What was in your eyes? I will be just fine. Lost at my life, and I will be just fine. There's no weakness in forgiveness.
Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopefully everything in this world fight. We are live
that reminded me of
alongside
you.
Me, Johnny
It would be so
Sergio Martinez.
that fucking God himself.
Middleweight champion
That
of
put
the
his
world
heart
and a future
again.
Hall of Famer.
And his lies that open his head and pretend it never happened. No point in pretending you don't feel the same pain. You don't feel the same pain. Ripped you inside. Keep that pain, girl. This is the only way. Not much gonna stay.
What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. How about that time counter shot? Can't score with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Punch, counter punch. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Usually you don't have to worry about getting a sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today with the sun blazing.
This is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it. You watch when the rounds roll on.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Catch and shoot. Defense is not an option for these two. Exchange punches. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. There's the bell for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think live. Concentrate.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. No rest for the weary. Did you see that? Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. That was the moment.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defend. We're good.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Martinez in that last round. Talk about a one-sided. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those punches add up. Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Jab doesn't score. And they figure out the combination to this save.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate
Bro.
them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He got out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter shot. They're giving us a high-tempo show. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Martinez in that last round. Back at it in round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. These two were made for each other. Which fighter will say no mas? talk about punches and bunches, that's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Right hook catching air. There's a counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez. On to the fifth we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. We've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they telling them when it goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Not a lot of defense here at all. And he scores with the counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look like these guys are on it.
Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
To win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
What this is to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination, maximum respect.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Martinez. This is the beginning of round 6. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Perfect counter lands. They're both trying for a knockout. Perfect counter shot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Good counter punch. Nice counter. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some.
Whoa, Johnny! Sergio Martinez is dazed. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back
recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Martinez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. Here comes round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A high-octane battle. He threw a punch and just got countered. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. With that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just misses with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch. That jab misses. The jab can't find a home. Beautiful counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Martinez in it. There's the bell for round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such stand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Jr. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them.